report of the week. Signing on. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone listening. This is VORW Radio International, the voice of the report of the week. It is Thursday, the 31st of August, 2017, so you also may be tuned in on Sunday, the 3rd of September, 2017. VORW Radio International is a light entertainment program featuring a mixture of my talk and commentary at the start, as well as listener-requested music. VORW Radio International may be heard online via TuneIn Radio on your phone via the TuneIn Radio app, and also on the international shortwave frequencies of 11,580 kHz, 9955, 9455, 9400, 9395, 7730, and 7490 kHz. No matter how you're listening, when you're listening, or where you're listening from, I wish you good reception conditions, and I hope you enjoy this broadcast. Well, it's another week. This week for me, a pretty good one. Ups and downs, but overall I feel pretty good at the end of it, so that's a good sign, right? I'm going to cut to the chase because I'm sure at least a number of listeners are wondering something. I mentioned last week, of course, about the situation with the transmissions on 7490. And I don't mean to needlessly build drama, but of the two transmissions we have on that frequency, one of them will continue and one of them is gone. The Thursday broadcast on 7490 at 8 p.m. Eastern, as well as the corresponding tune-in stream online, will continue. It's going to continue for a while. That's good news. So that broadcast on 7490 kilohertz, 8 p.m. Eastern every Thursday, is good to go. The Sunday broadcast, and that was the one that I was really worrying about the most. That's the one I really put the emphasis on. And I was going to try and keep the Thursday show on 7490 going at any means I can, you know. The Sunday broadcast, that one was up in the air. And I said, maybe if we were able to get a miracle good enough, whatever, on the PayPal or online, to help keep it going, then we'll get somewhere with it. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So the broadcast at 6 p.m. every Sunday on 7490 kilohertz, as well as the tune-in radio stream at that time, is gone. So it's off the air. Last week's show was the last one, and with that, that time slot is now open to the highest bidder, anyone who wants it. Whether who knows what you're going to get. You could get another music show, you could get religious, political talk, anything in between. It's there for grabs, whoever wants to have their show aired now. There's an airtime slot available, 7490 kilohertz, 6 p.m. every Sunday. Well, a few of you might be disappointed, but one important lesson in life is that sometimes not everything goes in your favor. Not everything goes the way you wanted it to go. And you know what? That's just fine. That's just part of life. It's always the case. Never always exactly how you want it to go. And that's okay. That's just the way of things. So unfortunately, that broadcast is gone. But I think it's time to give you all a revised schedule. I know people do the UTC time, but I like to keep things in Eastern time because I think for a lot of newer listeners, especially trying to do the time conversions and then converting it to 24-hour clock is just very confusing. So here's a revised schedule. We have broadcasts every Thursday at the time of 4 p.m. Eastern on 11,580 kilohertz, East Coast of North America, the target. 6 p.m. every Thursday, 99.55 kilohertz. Central, South America, and the Caribbean being the target. 8 p.m. Eastern on 9395 and 7490 kHz targeting eastern North America. At the same time, 7730 kHz targeting the southwest and west coast, 9455 kHz targeting Mexico. And every Sunday at the time of 12 o'clock noon Eastern, 9400 kHz targeting Europe. Secondary coverage brought to the Middle East and also Southeast Asia. And at the time of 4 p.m. every Sunday, 9395 kHz targeting the Mid-Atlantic. So, we still have a good schedule. And if you're in the area that is best served by 7490 on Sundays, as you can see, there's still other broadcasts that you can check out and try and tune to. On today's topic, I'm going to keep it to shortwave. I'm going to talk about shortwave a little bit, since we were just mentioning the schedules and the frequencies and all of that good stuff. I figure why not, right? I know that there's a considerable number of online listeners. I can tell still from the amount of emails I get from people who tune in on TuneIn. And also I get a number of emails from people who still listen on SoundCloud, and that's barely chugging along, but I still know that there are people who still listen on that from all over the world. And this really goes out to the online audience, but also to anyone else who does listen on shortwave, just to kind of reaffirm some things. One reason why I love shortwave radio so much, it is truly the last medium where there is really, truly free speech. It's the honest truth. The only way to obstruct this broadcast on shortwave is to physically jam it. And that's what it takes. And aside from that, it's out there. You just need a radio to hear it, and hear it you could. I bring that up because what's been going on with YouTube lately is, it's a little startling, and when you really realize how this works, it kind of makes you see a big picture. Now, people politicize this. They say, well, they're only doing this to right-wingers, and they're only doing this to this and that, but I see this happening to literally everyone. All right? YouTube, as many of you know, I run a YouTube channel with 400,000 subscribers is my job. And of course, uploading these videos, having them monetized with advertisements, is how I am able to make money on that. And YouTube has recently created a new automated system that automatically determines whether your video is safe for advertising or not. And of course, you guessed it, right? This new system that determines whether your videos are suitable for advertisements has gone completely haywire. I mean, it's a mess. It is a complete mess. It is flagging people's videos en masse, people who literally review toys. I mean, how is that inappropriate? I don't know. News broadcasts, anything from literally anything right-wing, left-wing, center, apolitical, even my own videos of myself simply reviewing a burger, not suitable for advertising, apparently. And the way I see that, of course, could be one of two ways. It can, number one, simply be a system that has some kinks in it, and they'll get worked out inevitably. One other possibility worries me, and that is the possibility that it could therefore be used one day to really take away a lot of creative incentive from people, and therefore the motivation to express one's thoughts, views, and opinions on certain matters. Essentially silence the public.